Well, hi everyone. Welcome back to Empowering Humanity Through Music. I am your host / vocal coach, Stephanie Thompson, and I'm so excited to be here with you another week. So we've talked about many instances of healing through music. So you want to know what? I want to hear about your stories about healing through music. Private message me or send me a little blurb on the comments. I would love to hear your stories. I know you have some stories about how music has healed you or healed someone that you know. And please like and comment when you hear something you like. Put hearts or likes or whatever. I love to get that feedback from you. That's just wonderful. So for those of you who don't know me, many of you do know me, but for those of you who don't, my name is Stephanie Thompson. I am the entertainment director and main performer for Empowering Humanity TV and networking events. And I'm so excited to be doing these Facebook sessions. We've talked about a lot of different things on these Facebook sessions. Last week we talked about how to audition, and I told you what you can do the days leading up to audition and the day of the audition. And I've talked to you about how to find your genre, figure out what kind of singer you are, to see what your range is, how to build your repertoire. We've talked about all these different things, how to build your breath. Okay, so you've done all that. Now what? Now you want to share your voice with the world. How do you do that? Well, for that question to be answered, I brought a very special guest today that I'm so excited to have here with me. And I didn't have to look too far. She's the creator and director of Empowering Humanity. She's done such an amazing job with Empowering Humanity. I knew she was the perfect person to ask the question of this week's session, how to market yourself. Please help me welcome Amy Kodashian.
Yay!
Yay!
We're almost excited in Empowering Humanity, and I'm so glad that you're part of it. You've been in it from the beginning, and not only entertainment with the live event that we do, the TV recording and live events, and now you're doing the Empowering Humanity through music. Mm-hmm. And I'm so happy with the work that you're doing and what you bring to the table and how. Yeah, I mean, I'm amazed. I watch you and I'm like, oh, I'm learning something from her. And because as a speaker, we need to learn how to
use your voice.
as well.
Yeah.
So I'm not a singer at all. I never sang a song. That's not my thing. But I think it helps everyone. So your teaching is very valuable. I think a lot of people can benefit from it.
Thank you, Amy.
Yes.
And it was Amy's brilliant idea to start these Facebook sessions. She's just got that vision, those ideas, those creative ideas. She's a creator. And so I knew when I wanted to talk to someone, to talk to you guys about marketing yourself, that Amy was the perfect person because she's so resourceful. She's so creative in how she does things. She has a way of changing your perspective when you look at things, and she looks at things from a different perspective. So
that's the dyslexia part.
That's a good thing. That's a really good thing.
It is. It's the dyslexia part of it. I mean, many people have dyslexia and they don't even recognize it.
Yeah.
And some people have it very minor, such as you do letters, you switch letters, but I have it severe to a point. It was hard for me to explain to you what I see. How to explain it, because I would explain it to you the opposite way. Like, I see the vision already there before even the steps are here, before I can explain. So I had to learn how to really explain my thoughts and what I see to other people who have helped me to get my vision, turn it to reality, because you can't do everything. Of course, I have an amazing team with me.
Yes.
And they all listen and absorb, and they help me with what I need, and that's just a blessing to have that. And I am not a marketer. I mean, I don't claim I'm a marketer, but because I wouldn't do an interview with somebody else to say, come and help us how to market. Maybe not, because that's not what I do. But this is a special, of course, because you represent the empowering humanity.
Yes.
And you asked me because you believe in what I do. It's proven that it works.
All you have to do is look at empoweringhumanitystv.com and see what she's done. You know why I'm asking her this question today. Because she has taken something from nothing and created this empire, this mission, this following. And it's just amazing, Amy. It's fantastic.
Well, I think what it is just being yourself and then deliver your message. If you focus on that, I think you can attract the right people who can help you with your vision.
Yes.
You know, definitely. Because if you don't understand your value, you don't understand your message, you can't market it, right?
No.
That's right. So because I know my message, I know what I stand for, I know who I am, then I was able to attract the right people to come in and then help me get this vision to turn it into reality.
Yes.
So.
Yes, and what a reality it is now. I mean, there's so many wonderful programs that you offer, and your hard work and persistence and just stick-to-itiveness is just an inspiration to watch. So I appreciate you so much. And, you know, you're the best mentor and coach ever in the world. And, you know, you've really taken me under your wing. She's taken me under her wing for 10 years now, almost 10 years. And it's been an amazing ride.
Well, you became my soul sister, basically.
Yes.
The sister that I always wanted to have, you know. So.
Yeah. And I never had a sister, so I always wanted a sister. So it worked out well. There she is.
Blonde and from a different mother and the father, but the
same heart.
Yes, we do.
Absolutely. So Amy, you've told me many times that things have changed in the world of marketing, especially as a singer. You can't do things the way you used to do them. There's more competition now. It's easier to get out there now, but there's more competition. That's what you always tell me.
Absolutely.
Right? So if I'm a singer and I want to, like, say I want to get a job, you know, singing somewhere, how do I go about doing that? Yeah.
Well, before, let's compare a little bit.
Okay.
Before, you used to have to send a CD. And I would say this for authors too, authors, speakers, singers. I think it's the same blueprint for all of us, for all the people who have a talent that way, and then everybody have a talent. You could be fixing cars, that could be your talent.
Right.
But a talent in being an author or a singer or a speaker, I think there is some basic things that we know, I learned, and I know that works, you know. Before, when I published my book, for example, 15 years ago, it was, you're an author, you were so respected because people actually bought your book. Now these days, people, they call your book is your business card.
Right. Yeah.
People are giving their books away. Artists like yourself giving their CDs away.
Yeah.
And there's a good part of that.
Yeah.
It came with the freedom that you don't have to wait for a big company to pick you.
Yeah.
You can actually take action now.
Yes.
Before, you used to send your CD, work so hard, and wait, and hope somebody will ask you to go sing. And it's harder. It was harder before. However, now it's easier in so many ways, but it's harder because now you have way too many people doing what you're doing.
Right.
So how you separate that?
Yeah, how do you do that?
How you separate that? So now the game in your ball, in your hands now.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
You know you have to take action.
Right.
You have to be persistent, and you have to market yourself on social media.
Okay.
Basically, anything, no matter what you do, again, author or speaker, whoever you are, if you don't have social media present, nobody's gonna call you and tell you, I want you to come and sing, because if you don't bring people to the table, to that event, why should they? Because there is a lot of
Why should they hire you?
Yeah. The event planners, they want to fill up the room. They
Right.
want the room to be filled up. Even the people who hire for singers for weddings, for example. Either you have the money to hire a special singer for your wedding, or you are going to play CD or DJ. Right? So if you have extra money to do that, why would you bring somebody who's not popular?
Right.
Why? You want to bring someone, might as well you want them to have popularity, so people show up like, oh, look who's here to sing.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, she have followers. A lot of people know who she is. You know, so it's becoming harder in that way. But the other way is you're in your hands. You actually can guide and control that, because it's in your hands.
Okay.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Lots and lots of work. Being on social media is not an easy thing.
Right.
Sometimes you can't even keep up. But as you know, like I have team for the fan page and all that. To hire only team is not enough. Why? Because your team will just post. It's up to you to be on live, like now, on Facebook. People want to connect with you. They want to
interact with you.
That's why I told you we need to get you every week on Facebook.
Yeah.
So this is important, because now people are learning from you. They get to know you. You get to know them. You build the relationship. It's not, the team is important. If you're hiring somebody for social media, it's perfect. It's a very good thing to do. But it's not enough just to have somebody market you. You have to market you.
Yes.
On top of having somebody market you.
Okay.
If you want to compete with other singers, or you want to not compete, you want to be shown and be asked to sing. That's the first things. And then you have to build your brand.
Right.
Your brand, like you're known about, and I tell you, it's okay, you like your nails blingy, and then you like sometimes to put hair different color.
Yeah.
And it makes you unique.
Yeah.
So if somebody looks at Stephanie, they know she's not like Amy. I have a different look, I present myself differently, I present myself who I am. And you present yourself who you are.
Yeah.
You don't want to change who you are. That's the beauty, because people can see that through you. Don't try to be not somebody else on social media.
Right.
You want to be yourself on social media, and people can grab that.
Yes.
They love when they see people are very
authentic
at themselves.
Yes.
And I think that just, you have to be active on social media, put yourself out there.
Yeah.
And if you can have a team, that will be another push for you to, otherwise will be full-time job, more than full-time job. So then you don't want to do that only your job. If you can hire somebody, because if you do that full-time, then you don't have time to practice, you don't have time to do anything. So it doesn't work, and then the people who's doing social media for you, they already know the inside and out. They do this all the time. They understand how that game works.
Right.
That's what they do. It's like people do your hair.
Yes.
They know what they're doing.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So, but you cannot rely on them. You're gonna have to be out there. It's like hand to hand at the same time.
Okay.
That's important, and always be who you are. People will grab onto you, and brand yourself.
Okay.
Stephanie, everybody knows you blink. You like the blinks, right?
Yeah.
So that's a great thing. I like to bring more of that to you, even on your pages on the website.
Yes.
I try to do it with my team to bring you and your personality
to
the website, right?
It fits me so
It
well.
fits you.
All those pages just
Yeah.
scream my name.
Yes.
They
And if
just-
we do it
they
any
do it.
other way, it would not work.
Yeah.
Then the second thing is your uniqueness.
Yes.
You can't just be a singer. If you want to be a singer, for example, and you say, I just sing. Okay, so what else do you have? What else uniqueness that you can bring to the table?
Yeah.
Do you teach maybe, or your uniqueness is you can dance and sing,
Mm-hmm.
or your uniqueness you can play piano and sing?
I can stand on my head and sing.
You what?
I'm working on that.
You're working on that.
I'm
that's for
building
sure.
that.
Yes. And what is your uniqueness? So
Yeah.
what we discovered, you have something special, which is you've been for years. You went to college to teach music, right?
To study
To
music.
study music.
Yeah.
Not to teach, sorry, to study music.
Yeah.
And then you learned, you sang when you were 3 years old with your father. You've been
Yeah.
singing when you were 3. So
Mhm.
now you have decades. I'm not gonna say how many decades. Don't get me. But since you're 3, I can say decades.
Okay.
You've been singing, and then also you get a lot of lessons,
Yes.
voice lessons.
Yes.
So what you learn now, you can pass it on to somebody else. That is unique. That's what's unique about you.
Yeah.
You didn't start yesterday.
No.
You
no.
started singing, and you know how to breathe, how all this stuff that people are hungry to learn. Now we know Stephanie is a vocal coach and a singer, a beautiful singer, songwriter. Your talent is there, songwriter, singer, and a vocal coach. Beautiful. So how we bring that? You can't come on Facebook every week to sing to people, but you can come out and teach, and people will appreciate that.
Yeah.
And now we put you in the market, right?
Right.
And that's a way that you enjoy
Yes.
teaching.
Yes.
They were learning from you, and now you're in front of people who can recognize. They want you to sing. They want to check your website out to see what else you offer.
Yeah.
So if you have a talent, uniqueness, bring it to the table. Share that on Facebook.
Yes.
You
Yes.
can't be singing every week, right?
Yes.
So that's another thing. And then the third step that I would say,
Okay.
a lot of people I see, they confuse people what they do. Now, they want to bring their uniqueness,
Yeah.
but you got to be careful which type of uniqueness you bring in.
Right.
If your uniqueness that you like to cook doesn't match singing,
Yes.
but if your uniqueness you dance and sing and you can teach that, that is matches with the singing.
Yes.
If you play piano or guitar,
Mhm.
that matches with the singing.
Yes.
If you teach vocal coach, you coach people for their voice, that matches with your singing.
In other words, you don't want to confuse people.
You don't want to take it outside the box.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we all want to go outside the box,
Right.
but in this particular instant, you want to stay in your box.
Sure.
Another example, what I do, I wrote a book about hope, right? Then I have a show about empowering humanity.
Yes.
Hope, empowering humanity, they go together.
Yes.
Because
Absolutely.
you give people hope. You empower humanity through hope. So what it is I'm staying inside my box instead of being outside of my box.
Right.
Okay? In self-development, you want to go outside of your box and expand. In a business or in your situation or my situation or speakers or anything, you want to stay in the box. Speakers can be author, can promote themselves. They can be TV host if they're doing it for self-development.
Right.
They could be speakers, authors, and coach for life coach or business coach. See, we stay in the box.
Right.
As soon as I get out of the box and I start to cook for somebody, now you're confused what I do,
Yes.
right?
Right.
People, when they look at me, they say, "You're about hope, empowering humanity." Okay, that's what I do.
Mm-hmm.
So I stayed where I am in my mission, and I don't share my other talent with people
Yes.
or my other things that I like to do.
Yes, yes, yes.
Not in the beginning of your career.
Yes.
Now, don't misunderstand here. After you make it, and you already people know you 100%,
Yeah.
you're a singer and vocal coach, then you can go sell jewelry. Because they know you like jewelry.
Yes.
But if you're gonna sell jewelry right now, or you wanna create jewelry right now, when you're on the way up to get to where you wanna be, you confuse people.
Right.
So therefore, I think stay inside of your box when you're trying to climb that mountain.
I was just thinking to myself, I love singing while I'm blinging.
Well,
that's my thing. So that's Stephanie.
That's Stephanie.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. You could use that for your not marketing. You could use that for your brand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Beautiful. You use that for your brand, and then you always put whatever you like,
Mm-hmm.
and then people will remember that. If you like to put a hat, people will remember you have a hat,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Right.
You could use what you love if matches.
If it matches,
But,
yes.
but then if you, I know that you could get nice restaurants to go eat.
Uh-huh.
If now we're gonna go out and talk about that, people will get confused.
Yeah.
So if you want somebody to hire you to sing, it's gonna be persistent, and it's gonna have to be inside the box.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, until you make it where you need to be, then you can do whatever you want.
If you're a superstar, who cares?
Yeah, or even a star. I mean, then to a point that you have millions of people followers, then
Yeah.
you can say, okay, I like to go eat over there. I'm good at finding restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
That people will follow you because you already have your followers.
Right.
My suggestions, don't ever confuse your followers.
Yeah.
That's what it is. So yes, before was easy. It was hard because we had to wait for somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is easy now for us because we have the opportunity to drive our own way wherever we want to go. But this comes with a lot of work.
Yeah.
This comes with a lot of persistence. You have many people doing it now, more than before, and now you have to be shining between all of the people who's out there on social media trying to compete for this spotlight.
Yeah.
So
Do you see why I brought her on this show? She is so brilliant. I just love talking with you about stuff like this because I just love getting your knowledge and your unique perspective about things, and it's amazing. And I know you've helped people who are sitting here watching today, and people are gonna look at this video and say, "Oh my gosh." Give them ideas of what they can do, and
I am so happy to hear
you're gonna touch people's lives.
I'm so happy to hear that because this is not what I do, but this is what I do behind the scene. I don't want to confuse people that I'm not a marketer.
Yes.
But I'm sharing my experience on how I put this empowering humanity in everything I have been doing, together, and now we're going even to a higher level. So
yes.
So
thank you so much, Amy, for taking time away from your busy schedule to come on the show.
Well, I hope we can put this segment on the movie too.
Oh, well, yeah.
You never know.
You never know. That's right. So that's so exciting about the movie. And
We're going to talk about it maybe in a couple of weeks from now. We'll get out and talk about that. Coming soon.
Okay, so stay tuned, people.
Yes.
Well, I hope you enjoyed today's segment. I super enjoyed it, and it was great having Amy on as a guest. Next week, I'm going to talk about how to raise the bar in your singing. So join me next Thursday, 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time for that. from here on out, I just want to say keep singing and keep enjoying your voice. And I hope you enjoyed this week's session, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you for having me too.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.